Hi everyone, I'm Dina Proctor, life and business coach and author of the best-selling book, Madly Chasing Peace, How I Went from Hell to Happy in 9 Minutes a Day. I have a topic today that I'm excited to share a little bit of insight and knowledge on, and that is the topic of unconditional love. Feels like it's been coming up a lot lately for my clients, and that's actually where I get my best video ideas from, or from people that I'm working with and seeing the struggles that I am going through or that they are going through. So the thing that's been coming up lately is unconditional love. You know, whether it's in a love relationship, a family relationship, somebody in your business or career, what does unconditional love mean? Does it mean being a doormat? Does it mean that you're nice no matter what and everybody can just walk all over you? I feel that that's a common misconception, that we tend to think of it as we love everybody and we just let everybody kind of do what they want to, and if it hurts us, that's okay because, you know, we love them. It's funny, but I kind of grew up with that perception of what unconditional love was too, but I have a different perception and understanding of it now. One of the things that I learned early on when I first got a coach and was looking to come out of the darkness that I was emerging from was she told me, and we had different ideas of what God was. So take the word God and translate it into what's comfortable for you. It could be God, it could be God source, maybe universe, intuitive wisdom, universal energy. But her words to me were that God loves you, Dina, not because of anything you have or haven't done, but God loves you because of who God is. And I really liked taking that in. So it's thinking about the universal. For me, my higher power is kind of like the Force in Star Wars, or analogy of the energy of the sun. It's this bright, amazing energy, this source of life that we all emanate from and couldn't live without. And we can either choose to align ourselves with it, choose to bask in the sun, go outside and let ourselves fully immerse in the sun's energy and really get all the nourishment that we need from that. Or we could choose to cut ourselves off from the sun. And for me, I cut myself off from my higher power for years and years because I didn't have an understanding that it was my choice whether to move closer or to cut myself off, right? I didn't have that realization. So for me, I can open myself up to that God source, universal wisdom, source of intuitive energy and love, or I can deny it from myself. But that source, that God source love is strong and steady no matter what I do. So God is always emanating love. It's up to me whether to tap into it or not. Now, bringing that knowledge, that kind of insight into who I become to be a source or a being where I'm prioritizing and focused on bringing unconditional love to everybody that I meet through every day. I think of it like I can love and emit love and emanate love no matter what is going on around me, no matter what other people are doing. And it's different from being a doormat. So let me just clear up if that might be something in your mind. I know I've talked to other people who've had that concern of like, wait a minute, but what if something happens and I need to have a conversation or get something taken care of? Absolutely. But when we come from a place of solution-oriented rather than feeling annoyed or upset, we take time to get ourselves into a place where we're feeling, okay, there's something that needs to be said here, but I want to be, well, the cat has something to say about this. Can you hear her meowing? That I want to be in a place coming from love and coming from a place of being as aligned and centered as I can be before I have this conversation with someone. So that's what unconditional love means to me. And I can hold that space of unconditional love as I'm doing grocery shopping. I can go throughout the store and, you know, anybody that I happen to interact with, I just have this background awareness of my deepest essence. My priority of being present is to be grounded in a space of love, in a place of absolute kindness and loving and giving. That sort of energy is what I come from. And if something goes wrong during the day, or I feel that someone has crossed a boundary with me and I need to have a conversation with them about it, instead of coming from a place of anger and upset, I will take the time to get myself centered, get myself connected, so that when I have a conversation, it's solution-oriented rather than just, hey, you did this and I don't like it, and then it becomes this fight that doesn't really get us anywhere. So for me, the key is getting into that place where I can feel connected to that essence, that universal source of love before I have those conversations. So I hope that that's helpful for you. It's really, really grounding for me to remember that God's love is steady no matter what. It has nothing to do with whether I've done anything to deserve it. It's about my intention to connect towards it. So that's what I try and bring to other people. I want to be a loving, kind presence no matter what is going on around me. I want to bring that loving kindness and solution orientation to any conversation that I have with anybody that I meet during the day, somebody that I'm close to or somebody that I barely know. So I hope this was helpful for you, and I so appreciate you tuning in. Thanks, and take care. Till next time.